Hello, Daniel here with Five Star Property Management. I want to do this quick video for you on how to find the right property management company. This is a question that I get quite a bit of people asking me is like, so what questions should I be asking? And, I don't know as far as specifically, like, there's a lot of different questions you could ask depending on what you're looking for. But I have 3 points or 3 things that you should definitely look for when you're finding a property management company. Obviously, reputation is everything. You want to deal with somebody that's reputable, somebody that's knowledgeable, things like that. And the number one thing that I always do is I always would go to Google and I look at their Google reviews. And obviously, if they are a real company, they should be registered with Google. And if they enjoy what they're doing and they're doing a good job of it, they should have reviews. So the amount or the number of reviews is important. If you see a company that has 2 or 3 reviews, probably not a good indication of who they are as a company. You want to look for companies that have over 100, maybe over 200 reviews. And those reviews, obviously, you want them to be good. So I would say anything above 4.5 stars would be great. I probably wouldn't deal with anything less than that. The more the merrier, obviously, the higher the ranking stars makes a difference. But look at the reviews as well. Look at the good reviews, look at the bad reviews. Had the owner responded to the bad reviews or the good reviews? Are they interactive in their search for when people are looking on Google? Or do you see owners' participation in a lot of those reviews? That's pretty important. And so looking for the number of reviews, looking for the number of stars, obviously the more stars is going to make a difference. But obviously looking at the bad reviews. And for a property management company, you should have reviews from owners. You should have reviews from tenants. You'll most likely have good reviews from owners, good review from tenants. Occasionally you'll have a bad review from a tenant. They got upset because their security deposit got eaten up with some repairs or some cleaning or something like that. But you should also have good reviews from tenants. You shouldn't just have reviews from an owner or owners that you've been working with. So Google reviews is the number one thing that I would do. The second thing you want to do is look at the structure of the business. So when you're talking to them on the phone, you're obviously going to be talking to the owner, or you're going to be talking to a sales representative, maybe even the broker, whatever the case may be. It's important that you know that a lot of these people that do property management are not full-time property managers. So you have to be very careful about that. You want to look for a company that's all they do. That's their main jam, is we do property management. Now, some will sell houses. We list houses, we'll sell houses for owners, the owners that we manage the property for, but we're not out looking for people to list houses with. We don't operate a separate real estate department where the property management company is actually going out buying and selling houses for clients and things like that. We strictly are a property management company, but we will sell our clients' houses. Occasionally, you'll find a realtor that does property management. And I would probably steer away from that just because there's a lot of things going on there. Their focus, their attention isn't solely on property management. And so there's a lot of things that happen, and a lot of things you just got to know about property management, like property code and things like that, that are very important. And so I would stay away from the individuals that are doing it on the side for some extra money. You want to deal with the companies that are actually doing this full time and have a staff to back it up. Now, it's important. The staff is important part of property management, because the more properties you manage, the more people you should have on staff. Now, the rule of thumb, I guess, is about 3 people for every 100 properties that you manage. So we manage, at the time I'm doing this video, 350 plus units. So we're right at 13 employees. And so we have some room to grow. But it's important that the company that you're dealing with, and you ask all these questions like, how many employees do you have? How many properties do you manage? And then you could kind of do the math and see if it's 3 people working in an office and they say they manage 400 properties. I think that might be an issue. And they may either be telling, there may be 2 things going on there. They may not being truthful with you about how many properties they manage, or they're really understaffed and they're running around with their heads chopped off. So it's important that you ask these questions, because you have one of the most expensive assets that you will ever own, your house, and you want to make sure it gets taken care of correctly. So with that being said, number 2 is checking with the infrastructure or the business model that you're dealing with the company that you want to hire. Now, the third thing that I always do is I always like to test their knowledge. And so you want to start asking some really good questions about property management. They should, whoever you're speaking to, should be able to tell you the entire process from start to finish. And that should take typically about 5 to 10 minutes. And that should answer about 90, 95% of your questions. With that being said, you want to make sure that you're dealing with a professional. And so that's the best way you can possibly do that is what do they really know about Texas property code? Do they know the certain type of locks that need to be on doors? Do they know the safety features that have to be in houses before you could list a property and put it on the market? So these are all really important questions. So these three things: check Google reviews, ask questions about their business structure, and then you want to test their knowledge on how much they really know about property management. This will eliminate a lot of wasted time from your search if you could get these three things taken care of right off the bat. It would be amazing to do that because then you'll be more knowledgeable about property management and you'll also know the process of what's involved in making sure you hire the right property management company. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, my name is Daniel with 5 Star Property Management, and have a great day. Thanks a lot.